Hello everyone, I'm Jessica. Today I'm going to introduce cognitive coaching. What is cognitive coaching? Cognitive coaching is one of the most powerful mentoring tools to increase teacher efficacy through professional dialogue and self-reflection. The main difference between cognitive coaching and traditional teacher observation evaluation practice is that cognitive coaching is entirely non-judgmental with the goal of developing self-reflective and autonomous teachers rather than criticizing and evaluating teachers' current practices. What are the goals of cognitive coaching? Trust, learning, autonomy. Goal 1. Trust. As the mentor and teacher work together in non-threatening relationship, they realize the intent of this process is to grow intellectually, learn more about learning, mutually increase their capacity for self-improvement. Goal 2. Learning. Mentors are skillful in engaging the teacher's intellect, maintaining the teacher's access to his or her higher cognitive functions, employing tools and strategies which will enhance the teacher's perceptions and expand their frames of reference. Goal 3. Autonomy. Our intent is to develop teachers' ability to self-monitor, to self-analyze, and to self-evaluate. The ultimate purpose of cognitive coaching is to modify teachers' capacities to modify themselves. What is the process of cognitive coaching? There is a cognitive coaching cycle, as you can see. First, we do a planning conference or planning conversation. Second, we do classroom observation. Third, we do a reflection conference or reflection conversation. Now let's take a close look at all these 3 steps. Step 1. Planning conference. Mentor and teacher set goals and select strategies of collecting data and self-assessment through conversations. Mentor should not give specific advice or suggestion about what should be done and how it should be done. Mentor asks questions to inspire the novice teacher to accurately evaluate themselves at the current stage and make measurable goals. Step 2. Observation. Mentor observes the teacher's classroom to gather evidence and document strategies. Mentor takes notes as objectively as possible and avoids adding opinions and judgments. For example, take notes of the questions asked to students' response, teacher's physical movement, etc. These notes can be used as evidence in the next phase of the coaching cycle. Step 3. Reflecting conversation. Teacher is guided by the mentor to do a self-reflection based on the evidence collected and make adjustments on their own future goals. Teacher is guided to examine their practices and compare them with their plan and success criteria. What are the coaching competencies? There are 5 skills we can utilize: questioning, paraphrasing, probing, using silence, using data. 1. Pose questions intended to challenge the teacher's intellect. There are a few examples of questions we can ask during a planning conversation and during a reflection conversation. For example, what outcomes do you have in your mind for your lesson today? As you think back over our conversation, what has this coaching session done for you? This is a list of more planning conversation questions and reflecting conversations, which you can see after this PowerPoint. 2. Use paraphrasing to convey an attempt to understand and shows empathy. You can say, "You are suggesting," "You are proposing," "So you are wondering about." 3. Probe for clarity, elaboration, and precision. You can say, "You said your students are doing better. Better than what?" 4. Use silence. Using silence leaves ample space and time for reflective thinking on both sides. 5. Collect the data and present it objectively. You can say, you asked 1 close-end questions and 2 open-end questions in the first 10 minutes of your lesson. How often will you approach to your ESL students for one-on-one instruction during a lesson? There are more techniques here for your reference. We can use statements that begin with I noticed and I wonder to encourage reflective thinking. For example, I noticed that a number of students didn't understand directions to the assignment. How could this have been prevented? I wonder how you could have better focused this discussion. What kinds of follow-up questions could you have used? This is a sample of paraphrasing.
Certainly when you said that I tried to be deliberate about.
So that word.
The word really triggered that for me. And I thought that if I could be deliberate also in my reflection as I was in my planning, I would do a better job the next time and help myself to grow.
So you know now that you're craftsmanlike in your planning and you want to be equally craftsmanlike in your reflection.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you.
This is my reference list. Thank you for watching.